Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lape Soetan. As a relationship coach for single women over the age of 30, I know that there's a very real fear for many women that they'll always be alone. This fear is probably increased if the woman is single and over the age of 30. She thinks, well, I'm past my youth right now and I'm still single. So it looks like I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I'm scared. And that fear is multiplied if you don't have children. It's like, I'm single, I'm over 30, and I don't even have children. It looks like I'm not going to have anybody to look after me when I'm old. Now I'm even more scared. I'm here today to say that you shouldn't be. Today I'm going to be talking about what to do if you're afraid you'll always be alone. I'm going to give you a little background about myself in case you don't know me. I was a single woman in my 30s as well, and there were many times when I felt very scared and felt that I was always going to be alone and nobody was going to want me and things like that. But somehow I managed to keep those thoughts in check. Despite those fears, I managed to be happy while I was single. And I'm going to talk about that in this video, and you can get more details about that on my blog as well, particularly if you go to my blog and then you click on About. My blog is www.lapesweaton.com. So in my case, it was when I finally created a life that I loved that I got married. The reason I told you that short story is so that you'll know that I was in that position that you are in right now. So I understand exactly what you're going through and I can help you. My very first tip, if you're afraid that you're always going to be alone, is to feel the fear and do it anyway. That's the title of a book by Susan Jeffers, by the way. If you can, go and read it. It's a great book. What I mean here is to imagine the worst possible consequences that can happen as a result of you being single forever and take steps to overcome those consequences. You also have to deal with the feelings that come up with your imagining these consequences. So, for example, you might think that because you are single or that if you are single forever, you'll always be broke. But the truth is that there are many people in relationships, many people who have children, who have even adult children who are broke. Completely broke. So you see, being in a relationship or having children is no guarantee that you will have money or that you will be financially stable. So what steps can you take to prevent those consequences from happening? What can you do to make money? What can you do to make more money? What can you do to make money for the future? Do lots of research. Ask people who have the life that you want right now how they got to where they are. Read lots of books. Read books about people who have the life that you want to live. And after you've read those books, do your research and then take steps that can lead you towards having a particular life. The truth about steps is that it doesn't have to be anything big. If you spend as little as 15 minutes every day or even every weekday on your dream or on your goal, you'll find that you've gotten so close to that dream or even achieved that dream, and you won't believe it. It can happen much faster than you think. Just take 15 minutes every day to spend on your goal. Remember that most of our fears never come to pass anyway. My second tip, if you're afraid you'll always be alone, is to find ways to make your life fun, even if you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. I have to mention here that most people get married at some point in their lives. It's just statistics. But so that you can kick this fear to the curb, I want you to know that even if you are alone right now, and even if you're going to be alone for the rest of your life, it doesn't mean that you're going to be sad, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be unhappy. It's possible for you to be single and be happy. Plan the way you want your life to go, even if it is life as a single woman. What makes you happy? That is, what apart from being in a relationship or having children would make you happy? Think about it. What do you consider fun or fulfilling? Can you take a course that will help you change careers? Can you start a side hustle? Can you start volunteering? Can you write a book or make audios or videos about a topic that you wish someone else had made videos or audios about? Can you research countries that you would love to visit even if you don't have the money to visit them right now? What can you do to help others? Brainstorm lots of ideas and then start doing them little by little. Before you know it, you'll be so much happier and you'll realize that life can be fun whether you're single or not. My third tip, if you're afraid that you'll always be alone, is to stay positive. Know that even if you wind up alone, you will always be happy and you will always be taken care of. But know that that cannot happen without positive action from you. You can't be nasty and rude to people and expect that you'll always be happy and that you'll always be taken care of. Life doesn't work out that way. Life gives you what you give it. So if you show life that you're a good person and that you're trying to make a positive impact in this world, Life is going to reward you with good things and things that will make a positive impact on your own life. It's okay to feel down sometimes, but know that this is just happening for a while, and when you're ready, bring yourself back up. Stay hopeful and happiness will be yours. I hope you enjoyed the tips in this video. If you want daily tips from me on how to be happy while single and how to attract the right person for you into your life, follow me on Instagram. To get my free ebooks on love and relationships for the single woman over the age of 30, go to www.bit.ly.com/Lape's Love Tips. The link to that will be in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video once again. If you did, please give it a thumbs up below, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button you'll see down below, or by clicking on my picture that you'll see somewhere on the screen. After you subscribe, remember to click on the bell that you'll see there so that you'll be notified as soon as a new video of mine comes out. I wish you love and strength. Mwah.